It's not raining outside this morning, but the sun did not come up. Or at least it's still behind the clouds. I know it's right over there. I've been in this room too many times not to know where the sun comes from or comes up. But anyway, today is Wednesday, and today is a new day. And today is the year 2013. Years ago, you did not have to worry about people getting killed with guns. Guns were not a problem. Rocks were. I mean, you could get killed with rocks. They would stone somebody back in those days. I don't know what it felt like to be stoned, but it couldn't have felt good. But anyway, there was a man that he kind of liked stoning. His name was Saul. He got his name changed to Paul. And then he became a preacher, and he just, kind of really surprised a whole lot of folks. And this man, he went from town to town, and I mean, he was a contender. I mean, if there wasn't no problem in town, just let him start talking. It wouldn't be long somebody would be in an uproar. But anyway, before he went to preaching in towns, causing all this stir, he was holding some clothes, and watching people get stoned, and he was having people arrested. But he's got past that now. He got past that because bright lights, shined on him, and he heard a voice from heaven saying something, and he couldn't see. Now, that's one of them experiences that can really change your life. You have something like that happen. After about 3 days of no eating and lots of prayer, he finally saw something in a dream or vision. He saw somebody coming over there to help him. And sure enough, that fella did come. He didn't really want to, but he did. And he got there and he laid his hands on old brother Saul, and old brother Saul became Paul, and he got him something to eat, and they put him in the water, and he come out preaching. And he got in trouble preaching the same thing that I get in trouble for preaching. And you say, no, you can't preach and get in trouble like Paul. Well, it seems to me I can. But anyway, Paul, he was preaching, and he was doing this stuff. And I can read it because I got it here in the Bible. And Paul knew what to do, and he went to preaching. And after he got his sight back, he was preaching that day. And he was doing a pretty good job. But the first thing he started preaching was, well, I had it a while ago, where Paul started preaching. Let's see where Paul started preaching. And yeah, he started preaching right over here. And he got in the synagogue, and he was talking about Jesus. He was talking about Jesus in the synagogue. That's what he was. And he was preaching Jesus was the Son of God. Now I wonder when you people are going to believe that preaching that Jesus is the Son of God ain't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. And that's what Paul went to preaching. That Jesus was the Son of God. That Jesus was the Christ that God had raised from the dead. Now, I know some of you that, are under the influence of some more teachings other than the true teachings of what they really, knew about Jesus, are upset. But you can get over it. I'm looking as straight into the camera as I can. I'm really pleading with some people to get over it. Contending with God about the truth, you got about as much chance at swimming the ocean if you're going to change God's mind about his truth.